Yo, what's up everybody, TV here, and welcome to episode 1 of what will be a fantastic and beautiful journey for yours truly, Mr. Max, TV, formerly known as Scaper 2007, all over the internet, wreaking and causing havoc all over the place. But ladies and gentlemen, I've been gone for a very long time. I really have. Life has been absolutely bonkers. But fear no more, for Max W, the mad lad, the Mel Gibson, Tom Hardy loving motherfucker himself, is back. And not only are we back, but we are back with a motherfucking taste of 94 magic lunar diplomacy spell casting vengeance. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Road to 126 from scratch Redux starts right now. Oh yeah, shout out to Denzel Curry and X. First level up on the account, baby. Level 2 fishing. Yes, mate, we're happy. Vanica, the goat. The best part of this game, keep in mind, is the fact that the community gets a say. Shout out to the poll booth, the real MVP, and the real reason this game is still alive. The real reason this game is the definitive, prehistoric, definitive without question MMORPG, not just for me, but I think in the world. Boom. Ooh, this is new. I will say this is the first new account I've made in a very long time, but this learning the ropes, you get a quest point for doing Tutorial Island now. That's pretty neat. Speaking of neat. Oh, what? I can't get 2 magic? Maybe I can. Nope, I can't. Alright, well, let's do it. To the mainland we go. We are not planning on being an Iron Man, despite that being kind of surprising to me because I love my Iron Man mode in this game very, very much. Alright. It is time to cast our Lumbridge Home Teleport and begin our journey. And this will be completely organic, as we are free to play with no membership. So I'm going to see, I am definitely going to use my membership via bonds. That is how I'm going to fund this account. I'm not going to take any external help. So we will be a free-to-play account until I have enough money to purchase a membership bond, which is 12 mil. So we will have to make 12 million GP as a free-to-play, which I'm excited for because I have not played this game without being, you know, in an Iron Man mode like in so long. It's been years. It's been eight years since I maxed my main OSRS TV account. So I am honestly thrilled. And yeah, let's go ahead and just get right into the games, shall we? Here we go. This is how you start your account, ladies and gentlemen. Cook's Assistant. Hey, there we go. Our first combat level. Just making use of some of the cows over here. I'm going to collect some cow hides to sell for some nice GP. Yay, we got a combat level. We're level 4 now.
Yay! Assistance, we've officially... Well, I guess technically not. I was going to say officially popped our questing cherry, but with the quest point reward from the tutorial, that's no longer the case. But 300 cooking XP, and we have eclipsed 5 in our first skill. Shout out to the skill guide.
And yeah, we're looking pretty. Let's see. I think what I'm actually going to do now, I killed some cows. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way to Varrock and head over to the Grand Exchange, sell this cowhide, and then kind of go from there and see what GP we have to kind of move forward. Because, you know, as is highly recommended for any old school RuneScape account, in my opinion, it's always great to start off by doing as many quests as you can, because they are really, really good for just building the framework and the groundwork for whatever you want to do with whatever account that you're making in this game. I'm telling you, this is why I took a break from this game, because I just cannot, as a human being, function on the internet when things there are literally people advertising OnlyFans pages, which, hey, all right, adult performers, you do you. I'm cool with that. I have no hate. But God, RuneScape, I mean, I know the RuneScape community is frothing full of thirsty motherfuckers willing to throw whatever money they can at this type of shit, but please, ugh, I just had to get that out. All right, let's use the GE for the first time. Ooh, I don't even have to go through a little walkthrough of it like I thought I would, so that's cool. Okay, so yeah, I have some cowhides. How much are these? Ooh. Oh. Well, this is new. Okay. Well, sounds like we are gonna have to do some quests after all. Which quests am I gonna do? Let me think about it.
See him come do his magic. Ooh, Ernest, the goat. Yes, sir. Alright, so 4 more quest points, and we can use the GE. Feels good. Fuck yeah. I love, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I love modern OSRS so much. There's so many little bits and bobs that on my Max Iron Man, that's been that way for years. I just miss out on all of these little
QOLs and quirks to the game that are beautiful.
Alright, I don't remember doing any of this quest when it came out, so this will be fun. It's actually really funny. I just watched the Scream movie not that long ago, like a couple days ago. Ugh. A BGS? Bro. Okay, I think I remember this quest now. Hey, there we go. Oh, nice. Okay, only 1 quest point, which is kind of whack, but I can definitely sell these uncut gems. Shout out to Adam Sandler. And we got, ooh, 6 crafting. Fuck yeah. I will happily take that. And I think what I'm actually gonna do now is...
I think I'm gonna head to Varrock and do a quest that will get me my 10 quest points to where I can use the GE and get some money in my pocket. Where is he at? My favorite sad boy. Where is he? Ah, here he is, Romeo. He's wandered into the general store. Yeah, this guy. Let's do it. God. One of the coldest quests in OSRS. No question. But, whoa. Who the fuck is this guy? And why is he inside the crate? What is going on? I don't understand the game. That's why I'm trying to make this account and learn the game again. But we now have 12 quest points. So, we can use the Grand Exchange. And I'm going to see how much GP we can end up when we sell all the things we don't need anymore. Got an idea. and it requires me to get some food because I'm gonna go make some money. One of the few places and ways I know how right now in this game, and that is by going to the wilderness and picking up some items, such as some steel plate bodies mainly. So wish me luck. Hopefully there's not somebody who is already doing it, because that would kind of suck. Whoa. This is actually pretty cool. Little quality of life update that I had no idea about. This is actually a pretty cool quality of life update that, again, I had no idea about because your boy has been maxed and he hasn't touched the sailing skill on the Iron Man yet. But I can see all of the new items that I can create once I click on the skill guide logo, which is pretty cool. No shot. Alright, well, hey, at least I made some money. I did make some fucking money because I kept 3 of my plate bodies. Oh. I wonder. Okay, I gotta go back and get it. RIP. Okay, I've got some gold now. And what can I do? I can go... Let's go do some fishing, shall we? Fishing, why not? Whoa, look at my cash stack. That's fucking elite right there. Under, mate.
Yeah, I can so fast.
Sweet. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do now, if this motherfucker will leave me alone, I am going to safe spot some of these hill giants and see if we can get some good drops. Because your boy needs some GP for sure, so wish me luck. There we go, that's what we like to see. Let the gains just begin to flow. Hey, there we go, we got a hit points level. I cannot wait to have the money for a bond to be able to do like Witch's House and shit like that, because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay pretty grounded when it comes to combat and just try and make as much money as quickly as I can, within reason. You know, I'm not going uber try hard. I'm kind of going guideless, I guess. I mean, I am using Rune Light. Shout out to 5 Combat. which helps immensely, but I'm not looking at wiki guides or anything like that. Funny enough, I have been actually watching my Road to 126 from scratch series, just for like a little bit of, you know, not pick me up, but just a little bit of inspiration, mainly to get back into the game, you know, as a non-Ironman. But like, the game has changed so much. I'm already feeling how I just hit a 3 with Wind Strike, because I believe they updated the strike spells to scale with your magic level, which is really, really cool and a really, really awesome change. And I cannot wait to kill like probably 2 more of these motherfuckers, and then I will have enough money to buy a staff, and I can go make some more money. So yeah, we're happy. Alright, this is going to be my last hill giant. Let's see what we get. We've got some pretty good drops so far. Steel longsword and an iron full helm. I can definitely get some good GP for that. Ooh, law runes. Okay, sweet. Alright, now I am going to sell this and buy a staff. It's lame. I can only sell 50 at a time, so I have to hop worlds like crazy. We have enough. 1538. Shout out to Fetty Wap. I don't know why I just thought of that, even though it's not 1738. I'm gonna go buy myself a beautiful staff from my boy, and we are gonna let the giant killing resume. Gonna go with the air staff just because I'll be using it a little bit more for now.
And we are dressed for success. Fuck yeah. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good drop right there. An uncut sapphire. Shout out to Adam Sandler, the GOAT. These things are so annoying. I hope I can get a Giant's Key. That would be really, really cool.
10 magic, we love to see it. HP, we need that. Ooh, and combat, we need that as well. Yeah, your boy is gonna have 100 total level here very soon, I think. Like, probably like within the next, I don't even know how long. I mean, we can time it. Shout out to RuneLight for having the timer. I'll know exactly how long it takes me to get, you know, 12 levels, because I'm gonna be here for a while.
Dude, I'm hitting 6s with Wind Strike. That's just beautiful stuff. Like, I am in love right now with... I'm in love with the quality of life changes to this game that are just... Oh, they're so beautiful. I really... Shout out to Jagex. Shout out to Old School RuneScape for being such a beautifully community-driven game. Like, we are so lucky. I am so lucky to have this as my soul-sucking MMO as opposed to something respectfully like World of Warcraft or League of Legends. RuneScape will always reign supreme. Your boy will always be addicted as long as we still have hundreds of thousands of players actively. Your boy is going to be in the thick of it. No question.
Ooh, an iron kite shield. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. I'm actually, in the interest of getting more levels, I'm actually going to do defensive to get my defense up, because yeah, your boy is not a one defense peer. Let's make that very clear. We need defense. All right, this is very, very important for things like, you know, the Inferno and PVM and all that shit. Like, anybody trying to say that like low defense is not, you know, a big deal, I guess depending on how mechanically savvy you are with some PVM tactics, it's not as big of a hindrance. But I am always in favor of getting your attack and your defense up even before your strength, because I just don't think strength is all that important. I personally, as a crippling addict of this game for, you know, what are we at, 13 years now since OSRS was conceived, strength is overrated. I'm just gonna call it as I see it.
Ooh, alright. Let the fire striking begin. This is about to get groovy as hell. I can't wait to see how high I can hit with this.
Don't mind if I do. Well, it's happened. I popped my cherry. Whoa. The gains are just... Oh my god! The gains are just... unbelievable! Unbelievable! Oh my goodness, I love... Let me just say this. Shout out to Roads 126 from Scratch Redux. Your boy needs the dopamine rush in this game in his life like no other as a time capsule. And I'm getting it. I'm totally getting it. Oh, I love this so much. I'm having so much fun. Ooh, limper roots. Those are good drugs. We're making bank, man. We are releasing the shackles of just being DIY broke as a free-to-play player. The end is very much near. I love it. Alright, we just need one more level. Yes, there we go. We're getting total levels like crazy. We now have 100 total level. And I believe, if I check my time played, because I have done some AFKing. Oh, I'm only at 5 hours. Shit. So I can't use the GE yet. Well, that's okay. Your boy's an Iron Man heart. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Alright, instead of burying your bones and stuff, I think I'm actually just going to keep banking these big bones, because they're worth a decent amount. Ooh. Okay, 20 magic, go off. I love it. We're going to be able to get some teleports here pretty soon. I love this. The early game, man. That's what I'm noticing the most, is the early game is so much more accessible. And that is a result of the game changing and being more commercial and accessible. And that's not... I know the high-level community hates it because they've spent so much time being inefficient due to primitive methods and stuff like that. But that's a fucking good thing. It is a good thing that the game is now easier and more accessible in the early stages, because that is how you keep a fucking game alive, and that is how you maintain the greatness that this game absolutely holds, in that it is, in my opinion, by far the greatest MMORPG of all time. Alright, you know what? I think what I'm actually gonna do, like a slight audible. Well, no, I think I definitely have enough GP, I would think, to be able... Could probably sell some of these shrimp, to be honest. Okay. So I'm gonna take this stuff and sell it to the general store, and that should give me enough money to buy a fire staff. And honestly, I've been thinking about it, and I think I would rather just train my mage on moss giants instead of hill giants. As much as Obor would be cool. Ooh, you know what? Can I sell this to Horvik? Ooh, does he buy this? No. I think that's the better plan, because if any of you have watched any of my other videos, you'll know that I love clue scrolls, and I would love to do some beginner clue scrolls because there's chances of rares, and it's just a great way to make a lot of money. And that's kind of what I'm really... Wow, they want nothing for this. That's bullshit. Okay. Damn. Well, beginner clue scrolls, though, that's going to be like my ticket. That's going to be my main cash cow when it comes to getting GP in my pocket towards the bond, to where I can free myself from the legitimate shackles that are free to play. And honestly, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sell this air staff back to Zaf and buy the fire staff, because I have plenty of air runes and we'll be fine. So I still can't afford it. Fuck me. Alright, if I sell these death runes, yes, there we go. Okay, now we can get our fire staff and move onward with our life. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I forgot there was a web that I can't cut, so I'm gonna have to kill these zombies to try and get... I believe they can drop me an axe, and holy fuck, look at the DPS. What? This is insane. This is crazy. Anybody who chooses to go the melee path is a fucking lunatic on a new account. Alright, hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get what I believe... I'm like 95% sure these things can drop me not a dragon. A 12? I can hit a 12? Oh my god. I love this game so much. It makes me so happy. But I'm like 95% sure these guys can drop me a bronze axe that I can use to chop that web. Alright, we may have to just run to the... I think I'm going to run to the bank, to be honest, because your boy is out of food. And I cannot seem to get the drop I'm looking for, which is unfortunate. but it's okay. Let's see how many attempts it takes me to slash the web. That's gonna determine my luck. Okay, 1, 2. All right, can I get it on my 3rd? Damn. Damn. Maybe I'll wield it. Ah, that's the do the trick. Okay. Well, now you know. I'm gonna kill this spider in rage. Die, bitch. Spider-Man. Yes, mate. Oh, fuck me. There's red spider eggs over here? Oh, brother. I think it's probably worth it for me to pick up big bones as opposed to red spider eggs, but that's something I low-key forgot about and did not realize. Alright, safe spot. I know this from my days of camping this place for my Bryophyta Master Clue step, so I'm not worried at all. I say that as I am in trouble. Okay. Cool. Hopefully this dude doesn't try and PJ all my shit. That would really piss me off. I don't know if I'll get pathed out into firing range with this dude, and I don't want to get one hit, so I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. Okay, so good news. I totally did not have to wait to get my HP above 1 hit range, but better safe than sorry. This is my safe spot, and I'm going to definitely mark this tile. But yes, I am excited for the gains. I'm gonna hop to a world with nobody in it, so I can have it all to my alone. Shout out to this guy, Bomba33022. Are you from Venezuela? No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I love the world too much to be xenophobic and make jokes like that. Your boy is different. This is Road to 126 Redux. I literally made that series when I was in high school. Alright, I'm a changed, different person, and I have a lust for this game. And I'm so happy for that. Ooh, this is a huge level. And I believe, I'm like 99% sure these motherfuckers drop law runes. So your boy is level 19, but more importantly, will be able to teleport to Varrock, which is fire. Literally fire strike. Fuck, man, I thought I could handle it, but it's okay. I can run back there and get my shit. I'm not worried. But damn it, I thought I was not in 1 hit range, or I thought I'd be able to maneuver it, but alas, your boy is not as mechanically sound as he used to be, but that will get better in time. One of the things I'm looking forward to most about this Redux journey as Zeltron Max, and if anybody gets that reference, Zeltron is my all-time favorite artist, contemporary artist, I'll say. And my name is Max, so yeah, we're brothers, we're linked. I may or may not have seen this man face to face many times. Fucking hell, of course I did it, of course I did it. Ugh, I forgot you know what? I'm sure that these fuckers drop bronze axes, so I'm just gonna keep killing them until they drop one, because I'm not walking all the way back there. Fuck that, I can kill these things effortlessly now. Oh wait, I don't, because I don't have runes. Oh my god. Alright, where does this ladder take me? I don't even know anymore. Oh, and freaking cage with the bear. Alright, cool. Fuck. Alright, well, I think our Moss Giant days are coming to a temporary close because I don't want to fucking die. So, ooh, minigame teleport. Is this members only? Oh. Oh. See, this is what I'm talking about. I had no idea this existed. Can I actually use this? Is this members only? It is members only. Okay, well, the more you know. And I wish I could get this motherfucker trapped, but if I do, if I try to run out there, he's gonna fuck me up and probably one-hit me and kill me. And in the interest of not wanting to run all the way back here, I just can't be asked. So honestly, your boy is just gonna say, I'm gonna go home and use some of my newly found magical skills to really make myself happy. Alright, big decision. Your boy had to go with the black wizard hat just because these days your boy is a little bit colder than he used to be. But that's okay, because I am going to buy all of the air runes that I can. Well, it's not very many, but fuck it, we ball. Actually, alright, we're going to sell these chaos runes. And we're going to buy more air runes, because that's what I need. I sell these earth runes. This is so bad. I realize money at this point is going to be very disposable once I get access to the Grand Exchange, so I'm just, in the interest of, you know, ease, I'm just kind of brute forcing it. But yes, I guess since we have some runes, I think I'm gonna make my way over to Varrock, I think, and sell some more shit and see what we can fuck around and find out with. Alright, well, we've exhausted ourselves of our mind runes, so I am going to get the fuck out of here. I wish I was a member and had agility, because then I could squeeze through that pipe and it would be a lot easier, and I should be able to survive. But we gotta go the long way. But such is life, and it's part of the fun of the early game. Okay, shout out to the free uncut sapphire. We love to see that. Currently on my way to Port Sarim to buy some fishing bait, because I'm gonna do some AFK fishing, because that's a really, really efficient way to, you know, get myself closer to that 20-hour threshold, and it will give me so much fishing and cooking experience. Kind of painful. I'm not gonna be able to buy that much when it comes to fishing bait, because I only have freaking 200 coins, but fishing bait is extremely cheap, and we'll also be getting a lot of XP from like each catch, and I will be able to use feathers to get much better XP, and I also just have more of them in, you know, very short order. So this 59 fishing bait will be plenty to get me to 20, I believe, is what I need for trout. Let me double check. Yeah, 20 in trout, which I can just go over to the barbarian village, and yeah, I could fucking sit there and get like 99 fishing for all I care, and cooking. Ooh, here we go. That is a very big level, ladies and gentlemen, because now I had 6 fishing bait remaining. I thought I was gonna have way more than that, but now what I'm gonna do is I have a couple inventories worth of mackerel and sardines. I'm actually gonna cook them on this fire. I know I could go on a range for more efficiency and less burn rate, but I'm lazy. And then once I do that, your boy is going to probably cash out and buy as many feathers as I can, and then just sit my big old booty with my fishing pole and my music and my movies that I'm gonna watch. Shout out to 21 Cooking, shout out to 21 Savage, Ball Without You, X Bitch, I'm on that shit. But yeah, I'm finna be sitting at Barbarian Village probably, seriously, until I hit the, what is it, 20 hours I need? Because, I mean, I don't even know how high our fishing and cooking can get, but it is incredibly efficient, even at level 20, to just do Barbarian Village fishing all the way to pretty much 99 if you're free to play. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bank the trout and the salmon until I get to a decent point. You know, maybe, I don't know, 50, 60, 70. I don't know. I'm going to play it by ear. And then I'll probably switch to lobsters, honestly, and just AFK that based on how fast, because I would like to be efficient, you know what I mean? How fast it takes me to get to that point if I reach 20 hours before I get to, you know, the point where I want to catch lobsters for GP. I don't know. But either way, gathering skills are a fantastic, fantastic way to earn GP. And it's definitely going to be a huge, huge part of the process for me in, you know, getting my shackles, you know, unchained, breaking the chains that are free to play OSRS. Because as much as I do love the early game, and like shit like this did not exist at all, at my core, I'm an OSRS veteran with 2 maxed accounts, with you know, 20 Infernal Capes under my belt. You know, I love the early game, but I hate the early game, you know? And that's one of the reasons why I'm super excited about this account as a main account, because I can kind of wedge myself into the mid and late game pretty early on, and I can really pave my own path. And that is exactly what your boy Zeltron Max is finna do. So have fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying this journey so far, because I certainly am. Ooh, there we go. 30 fishing, a pretty big level, because I can now catch salmon, I believe. Yeah, and leckish fish. Bream, cave fish, that's all new to me, I'm not familiar, but ooh, Below Ice Mountain, that's a free-to-play quest that I may end up doing at some point. And look at the beautiful quality of life of this game. I was looking at a skill guide and I was still fishing. Again, I'm going to pound it in this series because, you know, people don't like change, and I get it. But this game has so many improvements for the better if people open their eyes to it and embrace it. And I'm mainly speaking ad nauseum to the high-level community. Fucking hell, where the hell can I sell these trout? That's what I want to know. Well, this is going to be kind of depressing, maybe. It's really not, because, look, 3K is a lot of GP to me right now, but I'm about to sell these trout for, like, pretty much nothing. Okay, I'm gonna hop worlds. Just because your boy... We will not have a problem with money very soon. All right, I'm literally just killing time at this point. I probably should do some like wood cutting. I think that would be a good skill to do. But yeah, I mean, we are literally just killing time before we can get access to the Grand Exchange. And once we get access to the Grand Exchange, that opens up so many things. Like, I'm gonna buy like so many law runes, you have no idea. But yeah, we're just kind of fucking off. I mean, our cooking and our fishing are sitting pretty right now, which I like that. And I'm definitely gonna continue. I suppose I could kill some chickens for feathers. I might think about that, but I'm gonna go buy like what, 60 feathers? I don't even know, but it is what it is, man. We're grinding. You know, we have about 8 hours left until we're free, so feels good. If memory serves, I think I can go in the cooking guild now. Let's see. Oh, maybe not, but I will say this is really, really cool. The skill overviews and just in general, the amount of information that they lay out is just... I'm telling you, the high-level community can suck my uncircumcised... No comment. Because this game is beautiful. Alright, old school RuneScape, Jagex, the community. The community! You guys, you are what made this what it is. And that, again, I'm biased. I've been addicted to this game since 2013. But it's the truth. This is the greatest MMORPG of all time, and no one can tell me otherwise. Hey, there we go. Huge level here. 40 fishing, and your boy now has the ability to AFK some lobsters in Karamja, I guess would probably be the best place to do that. In free-to-play, because you can't really go to Catherby since that's members only. But again, something to potentially look into. I am married to the salmon and trout spot. I'm probably... Ooh, just because, again, money is going to be expendable to me, and I'm just killing time. Again, we have about 6.5 more hours to go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to liquidate once I run out of feathers, and I'm just going to say fuck it and just buy a bunch of feathers, and again, sit here until we reach 20 hours. And yeah, get my cooking and my fishing as high as I can, and yeah, we will be sitting very, very pretty. Oh, okay, I'm actually tripping. I actually have access to the Grand Exchange now, it looks like. Yeah, I do. Holy shit, limpet roots are 269 GP each. That's fucking foul. Alright, well, I don't care. I'm still going to keep with my original plan because I kind of want to AFK for a while. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna sell all of this shit, all this like excess stuff I don't need for real. That I could probably get some GP for. Yeah, that's probably it. See how much we can get for this. Hopefully a decent amount. I mean, I'm literally gonna throw it all onto feathers to get my fishing up because I could totally do some AFK. Interesting. So I can't trade. I can't sell this. Weird. But I can sell this. Okay. I guess it's just restricted on certain items, which again, I think is cool. I think that makes sense. And again, more nuance to this game that I just had no idea existed as a lifelong Iron Man. But anyway, alright, so once we sell all of this good stuff, looks like we're going to be sitting with a decent amount of cash. Yeah, so I'm going to buy some wall runes. We're going to buy 50 law runes. We're going to buy 60 nature runes that we'll use for high alchemy at some point. And then I'm also going to buy a bunch of air runes. And the rest will be feathers. Alright, so this is our total yield of what we just spent a lot of money on. We still have a little bit of cash, but we got 2,000 feathers, so we'll go ahead and throw those over at Barbarian Fishing. And honestly, I'm just going to power fish, so I'll just catch the fish, cook them, and then drop them. But again, we have some mind runes that we can use if we need to for Fire Strike to fend ourselves off because we can hit fucking 12s because this game is crazy with how it treats the magic spell. I love it so much. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are absolutely gaming when it comes to free to play. I am loving this so much. Ooh, this is a pretty big level. 50 cooking, nice little milestone. I still haven't even checked the skill guides like since I started any of my training, like at fucking all. So that'll be kind of fun to see that when the time's up, but we still have, yeah, about another 2.5 hours of fishing and cooking, and that will definitely suffice as far as the feather count goes. Feathers. Shout out to Christoph, who I know in my soul is watching this at some point somewhere in the world. Hey, I will take that. 640 GP is fire. Thank you, Mr. Rick Turpentine, the GOAT. Ooh, here we go. A very big level here. 50 fishing. Honestly, what do we say, boys? Oh my gosh, we have like exactly 2 hours. The problem is, I don't think you can really efficiently lobster fish in free-to-play, can you? Like, I don't know. See, okay, let's take the time now to look at the skill guide, right? So, ooh, I can catch swordfish. See, what I want to do, I'm going to Google it. Fuck it. Because, yeah, what I want to do with this account, obviously, my main goal is to max 126 combat, and basically, I'm going to I'm just going to kind of go and do this pretty guerrilla style, in that I'm going to make my own decisions and my own calls, like within each episode, within each volume series. I don't know how I'm going to segment this out, but that's the fun, you know. That's the creativity of it, and you know, I racked my brain endlessly on, you know, what kind of series in the past I would want to do on YouTube to be unique and special. And I realized, Game Tuts, the personality, the blackmail, the background music, the commentary, the little bits and bobs, heavily influenced, by the way, by Bodhi's One-Man Armory series. That is single-handedly what inspired me to do my old school RuneScape Road to 126 from scratch series back in the day, all the way back in 2015. Peckish Whale is forever ingrained in my OSRS brain. And Bodhi, Adam, the legend, my all-time favorite content creator, my all-time favorite streamer, my all-time favorite YouTuber, everything. Bodhi is quite literally my hero. He's my idol. He's my favorite. I'm gushing. But yeah, needless to say, we are close to completing, we'll say, chapter 1 of this account, which is, again, getting to the 20 days played, or 20 hours plays, I should say, to where I'll be able to access the GE and really start cooking. Pun intended, as I burned a salmon and ran out of salmon. Now we will cook the trout. Well, as it turns out, this will be my last inventory here of salmon and trout in Barbarian Village. It's been very, very fun, and we will get our final cooking level here in just a moment. And we're also going to reach our 20-hour playtime threshold, which is awesome, because that will, I guess, cement, maybe we'll call it Chapter 1. I really don't know how I'm going to break this up, which is what's exciting, but also as a planner and just a very anxious person at heart, it makes me, curious. But again, I'm going to see kind of where things go and just kind of take things in stride, because ultimately that is where my original Road to 126 from scratch series caught fire, was just going with the flow, and I was literally in high school when I was doing that. So it was pretty amazing, and I kind of want to, recapture that lightning in a bottle. 54 cooking, shout out. And for those curious, we finished off with 52 fishing and 54 cooking, which is pretty goddamn good. And I will say, I definitely will probably move to lobsters or something like that if I want to AFK some money. Or, again, I have yet to look into, like I said I was, what are some other like new metas that have maybe come into the game, recently, that I could maybe take advantage of as a free-to-play player with, pretty high fishing at this point. I mean, as a gathering skill, it's amazing. And I'm, been AFKing the fuck out of lava eels, or not lava eels, but the Zulra eels on my my main Iron Man account. So I do not have any qualms with literally sitting here listening to music, watching movies, and AFKing onto OSRS accounts. But the AFK days, the heavy AFK days, are over, and our bank is valued at 57k, which is cool. 60 nature runes. I forgot I bought these. That's right. I was like, where the hell did those come from? I'm going to go ahead and just liquidate all of the shit that we don't really need, which I guess is just the fish, to be honest. And we'll see. Can I sell these now? I can. Cool. All right, we're going to go ahead and just see what we can get for all of them. As much as I kind of want to keep them for food to have, let's be real here, this money is very expendable to me. I'm going to have lots of GP here very soon, so I'm not worried about that. We now have 28k cash. We have access to the Grand Exchange. We have, 12 quest points, 5 quests completed. Cook's Assistant, Ernest's Chicken, Learning the Ropes, the tutorial, I don't know, that doesn't really count. Miss La Mystery, Romeo and Juliet. We're sitting at 20 hours and 1 minute of playtime, 25 combat. Our stats are here as shown. Shout out to Jagex for heavily buffing the combat triangle when it comes to early game, using like freaking Fire Strike and hitting 12s is just absolutely absurd. But very, very happy, I will say, with the progress that I've made as a free-to-play from scratch through the first 20 hours of this account. I guess I can look and see that I can now get a sword-tipped squid, which I'm guessing is something relative to sailing, which I know nothing about because I haven't explored it at all. And I can also catch lava eel, which I think I mistakenly said lava eel fishing when I'm doing sacred eel fishing on my main account. But regardless, either way, ladies and gentlemen, the next step in our Zeltron Road to 126 from scratch Redux Max journey is now upon us. Let's go.